I better hurry and make this quick. It's getting dark, but my refrigerator, my 15-year-old refrigerator window unit had an unfortunate end. It's been missing a few screws for some time, and tried to put new screws in there, and when I was screwing in, the caught up against one of the coils and leaked out refrigerant, and I backed up and got away very quickly. I mean, because I know refrigerant is dangerous. Here's a last look of the refrigerator from inside the house, and anytime you're placing screws in there in the unit and the hose, especially if it's like near the condenser or the evaporator, be very careful and always use the right set of screws, because if you pierce, the coils of, number one, refrigerant is very dangerous. You should never breathe it in. It can be fatal. And number two, once, your unit has a leak, that's basically the end of the unit. Unit lasted me 15 years, and I could have maybe gotten 20 years out of it if I would have been more careful. Yeah, I know a lot of appliance collectors would frown on this, but got this, Hisense unit Connect Life app for both iOS and Android, and thinking I could maybe even control it with my phone. 350 square feet, 8,000 BTU. Other features, cool. Main thing is if I'm able to, make it to where I can set it up to where when the compressor shuts off, the fan will shut off with that, because I'm not fond of the window units where, the fan will run all the time, even when the condenser's off. But take it out and unbox and take a glance. 2-year warranty. Keep upright at least 2 hours before use to prevent damaging the compressor. Took heating and air conditioning back in college, and I highly agree with that right there. Here's a brief look at it unboxed, and Wi-Fi, timer, sleep filter, fan speeds, fan, dry, cool, eco, which hope that means that I can actually program this unit to where the fan's gonna shut off with the compressor and on and off. Energy Star. Don't know what to really make of Energy Star appliances, but here's the curtains, remote, and we'll look into more detail tomorrow when I get this in my window. My big Samsung cooling my living room is 2008 model, 16 years old, and still runs great. I've maintained it, cleaned it out, cleaned filters. a lot throughout the year, still runs great. My room, my 5,000 BTU unit in my bedroom with the remote still runs really good. That's just had a cleaning as well. Let's see if the Hisense holds up to par. This room Frigidaire uses R410 refrigerant. Dates back from 2014, so it's a decade old and still runs like a champ. Samsung uses R22 refrigerant, which pretty much R22 systems are, obsolete now. Well, the old Frigidaire R22, and go ahead and find out what refrigerant this uses. Go into more depth. Rest in peace, old friend. You will be missed. All right, here's a newbie cooling the other half of my house. So far, so good. Has that Wi-Fi icon right there, but right now I'm still having complications with the Wi-Fi, which I hope to overcome. If I could be able to use its Wi-Fi, I would be happy as a kid on Christmas morning. But other than that, the unit is running good, and it has a powerful fan, and I think it's like actually cooling my house better than the old Frigidaire did. It's actually kind of a slightly bigger unit than the Frigidaire, because that real bad heat waves, the Frigidaire wouldn't keep up with like the kitchen and all that, and that's why I put in a spare unit in the kitchen last year. But here's a remote. Thinking how you do this is you press mode, and you got pretty vivid digital display. I got it set to 70. Okay, mode. All right. Right now it's on cool, and you flip over. And what we want to do is, I want it on these arrows adjust the temperature. Now I'm wanting to keep it at 70, and okay, mode. We're gonna leave it on eco. And let's adjust the fan speeds. That's the low. I think somebody said it takes about a minute or so for the fan to achieve its desired speed, but got it on high. Now the unit's fan is all the way up, and turn it down, to 64 to make it run for this video. But it definitely has a powerful fan, and look on the inside of the grill. That styrofoam that directs the airflow is pretty translucent. Now I'm going to adjust the fan speed back down. Oh, it went right back down. Let's take a look at this from the outside. I have to tell you, this is a pretty window unit. Very conspicuous altogether. Okay, here it is from the outside, and you got this Hisense inscription with the beautiful green color that goes around it, and I think that's pretty cool. And this unit looks somewhat similar to my, a Frigidaire unit in my bedroom, and wonder if Hisense is kind of a division of Frigidaire, because I do notice it kind of looks similar and has the same components, same screw holes, but that's the compressor. I'm thinking, going back to last night, I'm thinking this uses either R410 or R32. It's hard to get the indication off the compressor, but anyway, there it is in operation finally.